Hello. I haven't done much offline. I don't remember exactly what I said I was going to do offline, but I'm pretty sure I did do it. Mostly I spent like 20 minutes going through my inventory trying to set up focuses and weapons for the new stuff I got. Because I got the fire amulet and the poison amulet. And I wanted to equip on the rogue and the cleric. But then I had to balance around focuses. Foci? It would be foci for plural. Anyway. We should be set up here though to finish the game tonight. We got two fights maybe left. Because we didn't fight with skeletons, this is not going to be a very challenging fight. I mean, it's still going to be hard, but it's not going to be as hard since we've already killed the three specters. The caster only has 13 hit points, and the skeleton only had 13 hit points over here. So I had to walk back here to save it with. Let me save over here. Once we verify YouTube's good, we'll pop the door. I think we're going to get aggro since we opened the door, so I'm going to show the inventory. So we left off here, right? All I did was, so if I walk over here to open up this back way, up to here, I figured as soon as I open this door, the guys, there's some like right here, they were going to start a fight, and I didn't want to do that because it would make this fight easier. I ran over here. There was a letter right here, which also included a +1 short sword. I think the chest here got the poison amulet last night, and then there was one here. I think this corpse had another document with the fire amulet. So if you wanted to come here early, you could take the sides the skeletons early, tell the harpy. I think you can be friendly with the harpy and say you're going to attack the skeletons. But if you took their side for the eat and fight, then you could have ran down here. I don't think you'd be aggro. You could have grabbed. Well, they might if you open the chest. I wonder if that would happen. Probably. If not, you could at least come over here and get the fire amulet if you wanted to go through other aspects of the game. So it's kind of like Baldur's Gate 3, where you could kind of pick and choose your stuff. Sorry, kid's still up on her computer laughing. If not, you could. Okay, yeah. So basically, I went through to the traps. Got Dead Man's Letter. Got So that first document thing was short sword, and then we got a fiery amulet up there by the back area where you have to push the wall down. Although the chest had crap in it. Anyway. So this carried a problem. As you can see, I was moving a lot of items around here. Here and here. Okay, some point in this temple, we did pick up a extra orb focus, which really came into play because I was struggling trying to make this work. All right, so we picked up this fire amulet just now, and picked up this poison amulet. Now, I don't really melee with this character. Sometimes, right? Especially with opportunity attacks. We do melee with her sometimes, though. So I was like, yeah, I'd like to get the extra damage. It's only once per turn anyway, so it doesn't matter if they hit on offhand attack. So we last night I was putting his on, in the divine focus. He can't cast Shield of Faith without it. So I gave him the component pouch from Daphne, but then Daphne didn't have the ability to cast Ice Knife, which, like I said, we barely had cast it the whole game, so it really wasn't a loss. But we did have the extra focus and the wand, and I didn't realize it for like 5 or 10 minutes. Is the wand is universal. Because what I was doing was I was going through and I was like, does Paladin really need Shield of Faith? We only got a couple fights left, and He's only got 3 spell slots. If he gets hit and loses concentration, like he doesn't have bonus, he doesn't have proficiency in con saves, so he's just gonna get the +2 from con, and then maybe bless. Decent chance, you know, like 23% chance he fails, and it being the tank, he's gonna get hit the most likely. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if Shield of Fate's the right call. I would be better off probably with protection from good and evil, cause they're undead here. But that's also a concentration spell. I'm like, you know, I don't think I need it. It would help, but yeah, at some point you're just gonna get crit and take a lot of damage, and then the DC is gonna be so high from the crit. If you get hit for like 16 damage, the DC is gonna be 8. We only got, so if we roll like a 1, 2, 3, or 4, we're probably gonna fail. So, oh, it don't even have to be a crit to fail. Anyway, but I was like, as I was going through, I was like, oh wait, I got the wand. The wand's universal. So I was like, what if we gave her the component pouch, and I just didn't worry about Shield of Faith with him, and that's what I was doing. And I was like, I don't worry about Ice Knife. And then, you know, this guy had the wand. And I was like, well, I got the orb, but I don't really have any place to put it, because I need to keep his shield on. I was like, she didn't have to have a ranged weapon, but we're giving her, she needs the component pouch because it's universal, right? She can't use the orb. But then, like I said, I realized, oh, the wand is universal. And I was like, that means the paladin could use the wand because he's got a free slot open. And these are triggered on hit. And these, I guess the wand gives you a free hand available or something. I don't know, but it's showing that all my spells are good to go now. Right? Her, she's fine because she's got the component pouch. I decided to put the rapier on since I didn't really need the 2 scimitars anymore. I was like, you know, if I'm going to attack something, I'd rather have the +1 to hit and damage from the weapon enhancement. And extra damage because it's 1d8 instead of 1d6. So essentially a possible +2 damage. And I'll get the 1d4 here. Well, not against the undead, probably, because they're going to be immune to the poison or resistant. But in other cases, yeah, right? I'm just thinking also, like, when we get more content. And I was like, yeah. Because when I took the orb from this guy, I was like, oh. The sorcerer can still cast all their stuff. So I looked it up on the wiki, or not wiki, the Google, and it says sorcerers don't need a spell focus in 5.5, but generally DMs want them to have it for like thematic reasons, or at least some type of focus. And I was like, well, I could roleplay that my boots are my focus because I'm using these flaming boots for looks instead of using the actual like useful boots, either this or the could have bought the +5 movement ones. And I was like, wait a minute, I got this extra orb because I was looking through my inventories when I was moving around items and stuff, and I was like, it's Arcana. I can just use that because I picked up that short sword right before the stream started. I put the short sword here because he's dex based, and I was like, if he ever needs to melee, because I do not have shocking grasp, right? So I was like, if something's ever melee, I could put the short sword and shield, and then I could put staff deep, so I still get the resistance with the explosive pearls in the second slot. But when I did that, it just showed the staff of the deep, and I didn't seem to have any way to use pearls. Now, if I put a wand in pearls, then I get the pearls. If I put the pearls in the first slot with the orb, I get the pearls. So like, oh, well, I don't really need the short sword +1, especially now that I swapped this character to 16 con 14 dex instead of 16 dex, so that's another one to hit I'm gonna be missing. I was like, do I have dazzle? Yes. I was like, plus I have sleep, I have shatter, I have thunder wave, I have options if something's right next to me, right? So S flash is a save, bees with no saves is straight damage, right? This is a save. So anyway, I was like, yeah, like, how often have I actually hit anything with this character? So right now, what we have is we have our pearls available. We got a couple extra scrolls. We got our orb for thematic purposes. This character's got, like, you can still move scrolls around for fights, so it's not like I need all these scorching rays and stuff. I do have the extra short bow, but I don't have really anyone to use it. I also have this I can use once per rest. Actually, let's move one of these over here, because I probably don't need that many. Yeah, so at least they have one of each spell. And the rapier, and this, if I do need to do melee attack, this will get, Vex gives advantage, so I won't get the, like, offhand attack, but that's fine. And I can cast Ice Knife. She's got the component pouch, so she can cast everything, and she has extra fire damage. She melees. And I can cast all my spells, and I get my extra acid damage, which matches my scimitar, right? Now, like I said, I couldn't redo that bandit fight again, so I could get another studded leather +1. But we are going to get a robe in here, which is another reason why I went 14 dex, which is Noble's Clothing, which is for 14 base AC with +2 max dex. So that will be higher than this, so that's fine. And we didn't get the extra scimitar, but the only difference is the 1d4 acid, so no big deal. And we don't really need the short bow. I still got this. Like, this would be better against these skeletons, right? Because you wouldn't get resistance, but we get the acid damage for this, so not a huge loss. Anyway, basically, I was able to make it work, assuming at some point we're going to be able to buy component pouches. This wouldn't be a problem long term in the game, but for EA right now it is. I don't know if we can stealth in here. We're just going to fight. This is going to probably be a really long fight, but yeah, we don't have much left. We got about 20 minutes of dialogue and stuff, or looting, and then, you know, maybe an hour fighting. So I'm perfectly fine staying right here, by the way. We could come up here. But they're going to come through here. Yeah, let's go over and see if we can talk. Normally I do the fight from over here. I don't know if we're going to be able to do that. Where should I go? I don't want to split the party up here. Yeah, let's see if we can get up here. And if the fight starts, then, well, yeah, we might just get... Well, that guy loose around. He's gonna want to talk to us when we get down there, but I like starting off the fight right around here. Oh, that guy's gonna probably see us. It's gonna be a problem. Oh no, are they not hostile? Might not be. You know what? I'm just gonna start it over here. Oh, all right. So he is hostile, but the other guys couldn't see me, I guess. Oh, I should have see if he would have seen me. Two, three, oh no, 10, 10, 18, 8, 4, 7. So the two bonus guys rolled shitty, but everyone else is fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the boss is 10. So these guys are going to come up here and activate these guys. So we're going to end up with 14. So yeah, so when I mentioned about this fight before, when you're friendly with the skeletons and come over and you talk to him, and then you can just start the fight, which I normally do over here by the stairs. So when you're fighting this group, and you got these archers back here, you can normally like send one person over here to start taking them out. It would take forever. The first time I did this, like, I needed every single resource to survive. Because while you're fighting him and these other guys, these guys get down over here in like round 2, they come through the door. But these guys, it takes a couple turns for them to go grab him, get them over here, and even though they're specters and move fast, yeah, it's not until like turn 4 or 5 before they get through the door. So if you're like way over here, you're not even gonna see those guys until like maybe round 5, probably round 6. So that gives you time. But the problem is there's so many skeletons. Those not those guys. These guys that have a shitload of hit points, high AC. Yeah. So my first group didn't have a lot of strong magic in it. So yeah, that's why I swapped it over to a lot of magic missile later, because of the high AC skeletons and the specters and the stuff. The killing the Eatons, because a lot of times it was just better just to do 10 guaranteed damage. Okay, I'm gonna focus in and get off the mic for a bit. Because there are going to be so many, because like I said, there's 10 here, and then 4 there, it's 14, and then the other ones would have been 19. So because there are so many skeletons, blessing can be very risky. But what else are we going to do? And yeah, I could a little bit protect from good and evil before whatever it's called now. Most definitely protect yourself. We probably want to make... I'm not too worried about these guys because I do have 2 pearls if they die. Oh, there's a caster behind us. Nope, this one. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna save. I don't know if that's gonna work, so I'm gonna save those slots for the other stuff. Now, we know there's gonna be guys coming from over here and over here. Now, these archers can, like, those guys can just fucking shoot you real easily, like, through the fucking walls from everywhere. So I don't think there's any, like, real safe spot over here. But I am gonna slowly walk my way this way. Actually, I might stand here by this caster. Oh, they're already factored in. Okay, so it's... yeah, I was thinking it was 15. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it would have been 15 enemies. So yeah, these are factored in. So this guy goes next. Yeah, so I'll stand here. Caster might knock me out, but like they're not surprised, are they? No. They just maybe because we're only. I don't know why they're all green right now. No sneak attack? Is it rerolled heroic inspiration? What's up with it? That's why I talked about using Herald of Pain, even though I know are using when Herald of Pain when it says they made their save, but they still get disadvantage, or when I use Shatter past 60 feet. is there shit like this where I don't see any reason why I shouldn't have got my sneak attack there. Alright, I should have got 4d6 sneak attack radiant damage, but what happened? Am I missing something? I mean, it was still a good hit. I'm just saying, like, what's up with that? Alright, I wouldn't mind just taking this guy out and not getting a fucking opportunity to go. He's going to be resistant to all this stuff, so magic missile is probably the right call here. Wait, so we don't need advantage right now. Yeah, plus he's going to have a good AC. So let's just... So I could use one of my magic missiles, but I could always use that spell slot for something else. So I'm thinking about using a scroll here. Where's that at bag? Try to get some damage or so. Or just get completely shit. So I would love the Divine Favor here, but I'm not going to. Wait, he's resistant to a lot of shit, but he's going to take that smite damage, so... Oh, right, because I remember I did mention this when we were talking about spells, when one of the first streams for this run was... This fight right here is where I've had light and it didn't seem to fucking do anything. Alright, well, we did roll 2 8s, but we have so many other bonuses we still hit, and he doesn't have high AC, so... Resistant, resistant, resistant. But he's not resistant to Divine Smite. That's why I like Paladin. That would do force damage, but I think we're okay. Jeff should be able to finish him off magic missile. What is going on? Why are if they don't attack second round, then I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know why she gets 2 magic missiles now. 3 may not do it. Let's just make sure he dies. But we don't. What? Okay, so we did not attack him, right? He, when we came out of stealth, was aggressive. I don't know if this is a bug or if it's programmed this way for experience points. Something does not seem right here. Okay. So they were going to activate when we looted anyway. Whatever. I'm not going to reset it. Looks like we're going to end up fighting these 5 guys and then go fight another 4 guys. And then, yeah, we're just not... Unfortunately, next time I'll try to remember 2 sides of the skeletons so we can attack them all and do the fight all at once. Alright, sorry. Oh, didn't I just use my special ability? Dang it. I didn't mean to move, sorry. Yeah, that's alright. Oh no, those aren't on short rest. They come back on long rest. Yeah, this guy's got high AC, so... Oh, right, I can't see the caster. I don't know what's going on here. Where's he going to get help from? Oh, you know, he must be programmed to get those guys even though they're not there.
Stay with us.
Oh, darkness is coming into play here. Well, at least he'll go get the other ones. So it'll feel somewhat normal. I mean, we took that guy out in one turn anyway, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Yeah, he's immune to poison, but... Alright.
Nayorka, Igor, Malnus!
I think the undead was kind of lighting the place up a little bit, so, but yeah, we're just gonna spam, normal stuff. Oh, he did take 6 damage, okay. I was like, where did he take damage from? Clearly the game is going crazy a little bit here, so... Oh, you know what? I could have healed them. I should have done that before I moved. Alright, no big deal. Alright, that's what we moved her there. I need to get him over here so I can start doing shatters and stuff. Got her movements. Oh, someone asked in the community live stream about her movement being 20 or something. Yeah, she does seem really fucking slow. I want her to go after that guy, I just don't want people hitting her. Yeah, they're trying to call for help, but the help's not there. Remember, she's got a bludgeoning weapon and fire thing, so. Oh, I can jump up there, okay. I probably should have moved further back, make them come through, because I don't want them hitting. Yeah, that's probably fine. So this didn't work out perfectly, but we're still getting this big fight together with the second group. And it just had like a half turn, like we literally lost our bless and our sorcerer advantage, innate sorcerer. But overall, not a big loss. Okay, so right, I don't have shatter unless I use this scroll. Bastards. Oh, I do have this from the recharge once per day. What, these guys are grouped up so I can shatter them.
Nayoka Evo. Nayoka Evo. Nayoka Evo. Malmit.
It's just gonna take a while because we're far away. Where's that guy going?
Akana Evo!
But now Cecina's not down there. I wonder if they'll run back over here. But alright, I think that was a good time to see if this works. Yeah, screw it. Okay, so only the specters and stuff. The Wraithcaller are immune. Well, that would have made this fight so much easier having two of those. You know, I only hit like 3 or 4 targets. But yeah, this. If we would have had the whole fight together, I could have saved those until I was in bad shape and had a lot of enemies around me. Now we plus my power. Power level of my party is so much better than the first time I did this. So I don't think she had line of sight, nor do I think was that within 60 feet, centered on him. The fact that I was aiming over here, I think might be within 60 feet. Oh, my theory was I could just aim in that general direction because she didn't really have anything else to do. Alright, magic missiles should be able to go through here, but I would not know where they're at. Alright, we're not going to cheese it. There's only one person left, so we'll just don't worry about it.
How foolish of me.
Oh, this rogue build, I love it so much. Upset I didn't try that rogue early, or the Shadowcaster. Yeah, you should have seen me the first time I did this fight. Oh, I was so close to dying over here. I think a couple people did go in cap multiple times.
Another power stone. Maybe it'll fit the slot we found.
Think it'll open another door?
Sure, why not?
Now, I did run out and rest. I don't know if I mentioned that before.
Oh, look at that rock blocking the doorway. Yeah, that was the door we couldn't open.
Great. If we push the rock aside, we've got a shortcut.
It was good we ended the region.
You mean the way?
Yes. The land thanks you for this cleansing.
Alright, we killed Undead, so she should be happy, yeah?
Also, we have a few questions.
Thanks.
You did well without violence.
I don't know where you put this thing. You know what? Let's short rest just in case we accidentally start a fight. One D6. I mean, this is really cool. Does that count as a focus? Yes, it says spell focus on properties. No divine. Oh, that's right. It's not a divine focus. So let's put this back. Derp. I should have thought about that. Magic missile, 1 charge. Creates 3 darts. Recharge 1d6 plus 1 missiles, or 1d6 plus 1 charges. Oh, charges 7 to 7. Okay. That's pretty powerful, yeah. Creates 3 darts of magical force. 1 charge. So yeah, you just cast that as a magic missile for whatever character. And I mean, that'd be good for something like the paladin as a weapon for ranged attacks, I guess. But yeah, you can recharge possibly all charges in 1 day, or just you get at least 2. So being able to cast 2 missiles for free, likely more. That's almost worth swapping out my rapier for. Let me try this and see what happens. Oh, cool. I still keep my pearls. I have a focus. Use the vice. Oh, and you can upskill it. Overcharge. What? You can send out 7. You can send them all out at one shot. Oh yeah, that's powerful. Alright, this should highlight, right? Yep. It does highlight. I'm an idiot.
Again?
I'm sure I'll figure it out.
As always.
Never mind.
So this, like I said, yeah, this one you gotta do backward. So I heard the noise, so that's slot 1. Slot 2. Alright, that locks us into the end.
I guess this is it?
Blessed Aaron.
The Tome of Stuff?
It's a sickless amulet. Filled with...
Now we're talking.
But I thought the... Tangri's hope is that this tome will guide... So you do want... I understand that you have a lot of questions.
It doesn't sound like...
You're right.
She just seems so sus. As far as I know, we aren't going to have any problems resting because we didn't piss the harpies off. I mean, I could do the harpy fight. I mean, it's like, whatever, 5 or 6 harpies and some wisp. It's just... I think I'm not even going to bother with taking a break. We're just going to rest and go do the end. So this is a heart quest. When we were in the menu quest journal, it said the wind people quest finished. There's just little minor things that you can fix. Alright, we're not using the scimitar anymore. We're using that rapier. Oh, I haven't been using 8. I don't really feel like we need it. It only affects 3 targets. I mean, you can use it if you want to keep the companions alive easier, but yeah, I thought about taking Shield of Faith off, but really, I mean, there's not that much stuff we would take. That still needs a material component. That needs material component. So I guess unless you wanted to just drop that off for heroism and not run a focus at all. Do that. Do a final inventory check here. Actually, I am going to AFK. I am going to set this up to run across the map. If I can see how far I can get up here. Alright, AFK.
can't stop thinking about Jade.
Actually, if I save it, I won't be able to go back, because I think that save was before the end fight. Right. So if we're gonna do this, yeah, I'll just do a new one. One thing they went over to community live stream was someone had asked about allowing you to continue after any message pops up, but they said they would have to program that in and I think account for different variables, and it would just be time taken away from programming of the game. So I don't think it matters where we go. We're going to get attacked as we leave. Basically a never-ending fight. You have to make it to like round 5 or some shit. I don't know. So we can pretty much unleash everything. It doesn't really matter. I mean, they do have these maps. Like this map's very similar to like when we fought like the named Dryad, but many other fights in this game. But yeah, so the second wave's gonna spawn way over here, and sometimes they don't even move. But right, so 3, 6. So there's 2 up here. I believe these guys are archers and they attack twice, but the terror birds can be really annoying. So. Uh, 34 damage, that's pretty good. We are going to cast Divine Favor because we're going to, we're not in range of hitting anything, but we are going to use the wall. Alright, we're going to need to come up this way, I think. Yeah, we should be able to finish this one off before. Okay, let's come this way. I think we're gonna put our guys here and make them come to us. Actually, back up a little bit more. Yeah, the terror birds can move pretty far. I'm surprised they didn't come after Daphne since she has a lower AC. I think Scorching Ray is going to be better here than I mean, we could completely nuke somebody, but I don't see any reason for that. This guy hasn't gone, so we'll make sure he dies. And we'll give one right here. No, that's we don't need it.
What?
Oh, dude, that's exactly 11. Even though we did get one fail, that's fine. Alright, we don't have other people. Let's move here. I almost hit us. Get that 19 off. Oh, sure. It was interesting we still get a fist attack. I wonder if our acidic amulet's still going on to work next turn. If that would count as our turn. I can't shatter here. It's gonna put us in a bad position for you guys to pop and kill us. Alright, don't worry about those two. My God. See, remember, we get advantage because we have our special ability, which gives us about a 10% chance to crit. And with Chromatic Orb, it's level 1. Then we get our sneak attack. With crit, we got a really high chance of double up dice, which means we get another attack. It's not a crit, but we still get advantage on that one, though. That's why I said this character makes for a really good basic, like a war. Like, we don't have warlocks, but this kind of feels like a warlock because I can just use Chromatic Orb instead of place of Eldritch Blast, right? So what do we do? 30, 40, 50, 61 damage there. I mean, we did use our bonus action for that, but we almost one-shot that bird. I'm gonna hope I get this with the offhand attack. Oh, I didn't realize I was in range there. That means he's gonna get attacked if I move back, doesn't he? That's fine. It's not like I'm concentrating on anything. That motherfucker. Alright, well, that was probably a bad choice. But, I mean, he could have crit too, so it doesn't really matter. Why is my attack so low? Cover, cover. What the fuck's going on? These guys should not have cover. I don't know what's going on here. I mean, they should have advantage, so... And blast, they don't... Yeah, why is it like he only has 12 and 13 AC? I should know. We just missed these attacks, okay. Maybe I should have used Shutter. Don't get where they're getting fucking cover from. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Probably should have healed Miles, alright? By himself. What the fuck, game? So you remember I said this whole time about getting AC, like... With enough attacks, people are gonna get crits on you. Oh, if we don't get him up. He won't get a
I'm in your
turn.
debt.
Oh, why did I get sneak attack on them? Because they're within range, maybe? I don't know. Keep one for mercy healing. Never noticed that. Okay. I might want to keep my smites for crits. Oh, you know, I haven't used sleep in a long time. I could have been using sleep this whole time. But it's hard to get it lined up, too. Yeah, I can't attack them. So I could save this for the next group of enemies, or I could use one of these to heal. It's probably the smarter choice. And then use my bonus action for a healing word. Make sure everyone's healed up. I mean, I am a cleric after all, so... Yeah, much difference damage on melee. Sorry. We'll stand next to this archer, I guess. I get him to move. Alright, I am not going... I'll go ahead and do this. I'm not going to smite. Oh, god damn it, I used the wrong weapon. Alright, whatever. That's a free one. You know, I took that as a free. I could have took Chromatic Orb early, bought the diamond. I was being lazy, I guess. It's possible she did not die, but that's okay. We had someone else to go for. Alright, so now we got 4 wall? 5 wall? Doesn't look like there's much we can do. Let's just come over here and dodge, I guess. Yeah, earlier while I wasn't talking after my break, because my kid was refusing to go to bed. I didn't yell at her, but I was like, yeah, if you don't get off the freaking computer, there's going to be punishments later. I think she can do what she wants. Oh, I ignore cover. What am I doing? +0 from a scroll. That's one problem about the scrolls. It doesn't get the intelligence and proficiency bonus. Okay, so something like Shatter is probably okay, but or magic missile is fine. Yeah, I think. Well, it won't double hit if I double hit, so. Maybe we just use normal stuff. We'll still get sneak attack now. Oh no, I would have had advantage. God damn it. Let's get back over here. I'm grouping up so they have to kind of group up to get over to me. If I come over here, then he's going to attack me. And then the other bird's going to be able to come over and attack me. I think the game's going to end anyway here in a second, so I think I'm going to go ahead and attack. What is with the fucking criticals on Miles today? I'm not going to shatter those guys because I think it'd be kind of cheesing. This doesn't work as well because there aren't anyone over really to melee them, and the whole point was kind of to do sleep and smites, but in the end it didn't really matter. There wasn't really anything I was fighting that needed it. Alright, we are going to run over, start running over here.
Ah, Mother's little orphans. You finally found your way around Neokos.
Okay, that was really fun, and like I said, I think that party is really powerful, very versatile, covers all the basics you need. Good trapping, stealth, healer has curing, paladin has cure wounds and lay on hands. Other people just use potions. Everyone has around 20 AC. The paladin with shield had 21 thingy. Cleric had 20, the other two had 16. Oh, you know what? I wonder if that noble armor was removed or if that was only from the harpy fight. Yeah, it might have just only came from the harpy fight. That's why we didn't find it. Anyway, yeah, as you saw, the rogue was putting out some good magic damage. For longer fights, you would have to use cantrips or melee or ranged. You wouldn't be able to use spells forever. But, you know, as you get further along in the game, you're going to get more spells, so. And, you know, at some point you'd get like, well, the cap's going to be 10, so I don't think you would get level 3 spells. But that's okay. You could always multiclass too. Multiclass to get more spells. Like if you want actual wizard, since you had intelligence. Because I don't know in 5.5 if rogues get extra attack. But after you get your feet at level 4, you might just want to go spec into some pure caster so you get more spell slots. Same thing for the paladin. After level 5 you get extra attack. Might want to swap over to like a 5 paladin or 6 paladin and grab some cleric or sorcerer levels for spell casting, or maybe even bard like Baldur's Gate 3. Maybe warlock if you can get hex blades plus charisma to attack and damage. I don't know. Let's see what comes out. But yeah, in the next 6 months, we're only getting, what, 3 classes and a couple races, so... Okay, thanks for stopping by. It was a fun run. I don't know if I'm going to put any... Probably won't, because I'm lazy, but I don't think I'll put a video out about the builds, because then I have to learn how to do content creation. Anyway, I'm going to go check, make sure the kid's going to sleep. As far as games go, I do want to go back and finish that Subnautica run, because I don't think, you know, it's probably like three streams tops, but probably 2 streams. I don't know if I should wait until more content comes out, because there really isn't that much to do. I know I need to clean up the playlist, because I haven't been keeping up with them for like a year, even though I haven't played that much. There's other games like Neverwinter Nights I'd like to get back to, but at this point I don't have, I still don't have a desire that much to, well, I don't have really any desire to play Crimson Desert, because I don't want something that's going to take hundreds of hours. I'm moving along pretty well on the Chronicle Holy Grail part of Diablo 2. I've got some big upgrades recently, and I'm going to continue playing that. I would like to finally finish some of these games I've started. I might, well, I had my other run at Neverwinter Nights 2 I was playing, and I got probably 15 hours further along than, well, 10-15 hours further along than I was on the other save. I'm at the end of Act 1 there, so I mean, I would like to finally finish that game, just to see the storyline and everything. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, some point within a month, I would like to go through and start knocking out some of these games. But yeah, some of the ones I've started in the past and then finished. I can't say I'm in a hurry to go start. The only games I know that came out in the last 8-9 months to the year that I was going to play was Expedition 33. Is there anything else? I can't think of anything else that I was thinking about streaming or even playing. I'll give it a check, but yeah, right now my focus mostly this year is this, even if it's only 2 or 3 games, to finish the things that I've started. My biggest desire is probably play Oder, D&D, Infinity Engine, or Neverwinter Nights 2. I know we still got the Outworld stuff. I don't even know. For some reason when I started the second map, I was just bored with the game already. It's like there's like very little story. I just feel like I'm running around doing the same thing, killing shit. And there wasn't that much enemy variety. Anyway, I gotta go. All I'm saying is, right now, just like it's been, I'm only going to stream occasionally, and I don't currently have something set up other than that Subnautica, which I'm not 100% sure I'm going to play until the next update, so we'll see. Y'all have a nice day.